5 kids were suddenly transported to a World War II battlefield. They stumbled upon a Soviet howitzer, and one of the boys eagerly started fiddling with it, hoping to blast some German soldiers. Each kid took turns peeking through the scope. When it was the girl's turn, she suddenly spotted an enemy armored vehicle. Without hesitation, the boys lifted a 5-kilogram shell and together stuffed it into the barrel. Once everything was ready, they all quickly covered their ears. With a deafening boom, the shell launched and struck the German vehicle dead on. The 5 Russian kids quickly changed positions, sneaking into a secret church. There they opened a coffin and found a stash of submachine guns and grenades. Down in the stable, they even found an old Maxim machine gun. It was clear they were about to stir up some serious trouble. One bold kid stormed into a German radio truck, but before he could dismantle the radio, he was caught. The Germans, seeing his strange clothing, dragged him before their commanding officer for questioning. But the boy was from the future and couldn't explain a thing. So they threw him into a concentration camp scheduled for execution the next day. The other 4 kids rushed to the river and caught some fish, planning to bribe the guards. The Germans, thinking the kids were innocent and naive, traded 5 fish for some bread. The kids pretended to be scared, handing over the fish. Little did the Germans know they were the real catch of the day. While inside, the kids studied the layout of the entire camp, then returned and rigged a horse-drawn cart for a daring rescue mission. By dusk, the cart was loaded with the Maxim and filled with tires. They charged straight toward the camp. One boy planted bombs on the perimeter fence. Then the cart charged forward, firing the Maxim wildly, creating chaos all around. Tire bombs rolled off the cart, speeding toward the camp. Boom! The first German outpost was obliterated. Another boy lit a fuse and another outpost exploded. With more tire bombs rolling in, the Germans panicked. Inside the camp, Soviet prisoners of war joined the fight, coordinating with the kids' attack from outside. Together, they rescued their captured friend, but the battle wasn't over yet. The kids then snuck into a German missile base and planted a timed bomb. After that, they managed to get inside a German armored vehicle. Even though they were discovered, the Germans didn't dare shoot. Any spark could blow the whole base sky high. So the kids drove the armored car out, tossing grenades along the way. Now it all made sense. This was their escape plan. But of course, the Germans gave chase, firing relentlessly. Yet the kids fought harder and braver, just like their ancestors once did. They took down the pursuing Germans one by one. As the 5-minute timer ticked down, a massive explosion roared behind them, and the 5 Russian kids returned to the present day inside a revolutionary museum.